The Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxons. The Anglo-Saxons were a cultural group that inhabited much of what is now England in the early Middle Ages, and spoke Old English. Archaeological evidence suggests that the first migrants from the Germanic areas of mainland Europe included settlers from Frisia, and antedated the Roman withdrawal from Britain about 410 CE. Their subsequent settlements in what is now England laid the foundation for the later kingdoms of Essex, Sussex, and Wessex Saxons, East Anglia, Middle Anglia, Mercia, and Northumbria, Angles, and Kent, Jutes. Ethnically, the Anglo-Saxons actually represented an admixture of Germanic peoples with Britain's pre-existing Celtic inhabitants, and subsequent Viking and Danish invaders. Danish and Norman invasions later changed the situation significantly, but their language and political structures are the direct predecessors of the medieval Kingdom of England and the medieval English language. Although the modern English language owes somewhat less than 26% of its words to Old English, this includes the vast majority of words used in everyday speech. Historically, the Anglo-Saxon period denotes the period in Britain between about 450 and 1066, after their initial settlement, and up until the Norman conquest. The history of the Anglo-Saxons is the history of a cultural identity. It developed from divergent groups in association with the people's adoption of Christianity, and was integral to the founding of various kingdoms. Threatened by extended Danish Viking invasions and military occupation of eastern England, this identity was re-established. It dominated until after the Norman conquest. Anglo-Saxon material culture can still be seen in architecture, dress styles, illuminated texts, metalwork, and other art. Behind the symbolic nature of these cultural emblems, there are strong elements of tribal and lordship ties. The elite declared themselves kings who developed burhs, fortifications, and fortified settlements, and identified their roles and peoples in biblical terms. The effects persist, as a 2015 study found the genetic makeup of British populations today shows divisions of the tribal political units of the early Anglo-Saxon period. The term Anglo-Saxon began to be used in the 8th century, in Latin and on the continent, to distinguish Germanic groups in Britain from those on the continent, Old Saxony and Anglia in northern Germany. For more about indigenous people around the world, please visit to our channel. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.